Hi, I'm Viraj here once again with a new video from my channel Maths by Viraj. Today I'm going to teach you Circle Theorem, and there's going to be a set of videos uploaded under Circle Theorem because this is a wide section that we should learn. If you can see now in this diagram, there are certain words that I've used. The radius, the diameter, the chord and the tangent. The circle, the outer line is known as the circumference. Right? So these individual words, they have different meanings, and that's the reason as to why they are named as such. Radius, obviously we should know that it's half of the diameter. Then what is the chord? Is there any similarity between the chord and the diameter? What is the tangent? What is the circumference? We will be learning all of them next. Right. These are some basic lines that I have drawn inside the circle. Please understand the center of the circle is denoted by O. The center is denoted by O. From the center, if we draw a line to the outline of the circle, this is known as the radius. From the center to the outer line of the circle, if you draw a line, it is known as the radius. Now look at this. The diameter is a line which is drawn through the center, touching 2 points of the circle. The diameter is drawn through the center, touching 2 points of the circle. Therefore, we can say that diameter is equal to radii. Radii is the plural form of radius. On the other hand, we have the chord. Now, there is some similarity between the diameter and the chord. Sometimes the diameter is also defined as the longest chord in a circle. The chord divides the circle into two segments. One, the major segment, and the other, the minor segment. The difference between the chord and the diameter is the chord does not, this line does not go through the center, but instead touch 2 points of the circle. The chord divides the circle into two parts, the major segment and the minor segment, whereas the diameter divides the circle into equal 2 parts. So again, from the center, line drawn to the outer line of the circle is known as the radius. The line which touches 2 points of the circle and which is drawn through the center is known as the diameter, where the diameter, one diameter is equal to 2 radii. On the other hand, next we have chord, a line which is drawn, touches the 2 points of the circle but does not go through the center, divide the circle into two parts, the major segment and the minor segment. Next, we have the tangent. Tangent is a line drawn not from the inside, but is drawn from outside the circle. It touches the circle at a single point. Again, a straight line which is drawn outside of the circle but touches the circle at a single point. This line is known as the tangent. The children, when they go for the exam, they know what the diameter, the radius, the tangent, the chord, yes, they know. They know everything. But when all those come in a single sum, there is a problem. Now let's try to understand such a question. Now you see that this is a simple triangle inside a circle. The center is given. We see that A and B are 2 points drawn. So we should identify what these points are. So we can say that OA and OB, they are radii. This is the radius and this is also radius. Why? From the center it touches the circle. Therefore, OA is radius, OB is also radius. What can you say about AB? AB is a chord. It does not go through the center, so it is definitely a line which does not go through the center but touches 2 points of a circle, which makes it a chord. Right. Now these three straight lines, they join to form a triangle. What kind of a triangle do we have now? Yes, OA is equal to OB and we have the line AB, which makes the triangle OAB an isosceles triangle. What is an isosceles triangle? These two lengths are equal and the angles produced by them are equal. Therefore, what is it? OA equals OB, they are radii. AB is the chord. So, when we see the whole triangle, triangle OAB is an isosceles triangle where OA is equal to OB and the angles produced by those two straight lines, that is the angle OAB and OBA, are equal. See, this is really simple. What we have to do is just combine everything that we know and just use it in a sum. Another sum and a common mistake that our children do is they do not know or they can't identify that this particular angle is 90 degrees or a perpendicular angle. Now what is this? OX is a radius and AB is a tangent. X is the point where the radius touches the tangent and the point where the tangent touches the circle. Therefore, when a radius is drawn to a tangent, it produces 90 degrees. This point is known as the point of tangency. That is not much of importance, but it's a must that you should understand the theory behind it. What is the theory? When a radius is drawn to a tangent, the angle produced or the angle made is a 90 degree or else a perpendicular angle. We say that the tangent drawn to the circle is perpendicular to the radius. See now, before we found what the isosceles triangle, an isosceles triangle is made, now you can understand that a 90 degree angle is made. Today we learned some very basics of circle theorem. If there is anything more that needs to be clarified, please make a comment below the video. Stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe. Maths by Viraj.